In this video, I'll be performing the Berg balance test. This test is used to assess sitting and standing static and dynamic balance, utilizing 14 different tests challenging different aspects of balance. This test may take longer than most, around 15 to 20 minutes, and the test itself is a relatively easy test, so there can be a ceiling effect for high-functioning patients. However, patients also shouldn't complete the test with an assistive device, therefore, a level of independence is required. This test is best used with geriatric populations, those with stroke, certain levels of Parkinson's disease, MS, and TBIs. Alright, hi, I'm Johnny. I'll be your student physical therapist today. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through a few tests to work on your balance, see how that's doing. So the first one I have you do, when I tell you, is you're going to stand up from the chair and try not to use the armrest at all if you can. So you can cross your hands, cross your chest if you want to, and just stand up. Good. Alright, so for this test, I'm going to have you just stay standing like you are, feet shoulder width apart, and we'll stand here for 2 minutes if we can. Time. Alright, so for the next one, I want you to just go ahead and sit down in your chair, but try not to use your arms to support, so you can cross your arms if you want, and try and sit down now. Good job. And now I want you to sit in that position without your back touching the chair for up to 2 minutes. We're going to try and do 2 minutes, and you have to cross your arms. Here we go. That's a wrap. Good job. Alright, so for this next test, we're going to work on transferring from one place to another. So for this one, I want you to stand up and go sit onto that bed, and then stand up from there and sit back in the chair whenever you're ready. And try not to use your arms as much as you can. Good. Good job. Alright, so for this test, I'm going to have you just stand like you are, feet shoulder width apart, and I'm going to have you stand with your eyes closed. We're going to try and go for 10 seconds. Ready? Go. And open. For this test, I'm going to have you, what you're going to be doing is put your feet together, and I'm going to have you stand there for 1 minute without touching anything, alright? Ready? And time. Good job. Alright, so for this test, we're going to measure how far you can reach without kind of having to take a step. So I'm going to have you put your arms out straight, and then, yep. So I'm going to use this. And I'm going to have you reach out as far as you can without taking a step or anything like that. Good. And you can come back. That was 40 centimeters, so that was good. Alright, so for this test, I'm going to have you bend down, and I want you to pick up that shoe and just return up to standing safely. Good. Alright, so for this test, I'm going to have you, what you're going to do when I tell you is to look behind your back towards the opposite wall while keeping your feet still. So you're going to look behind your left and then behind your right. Good. Now the other side. Good. Okay, this time I'm going to have you do is you're going to do a full turn. So you're going to end up facing back towards the same direction. We're going to turn first to the left, and I'll have you stop, and then we're going to turn the opposite direction. And I'm going to time it, so I want you to do it as fast as you can, but with being safe. All right, ready, set, go. Good. All right, so now we're going to do the opposite direction when I say go. Ready, set, go. Good. Okay, so for this test, we're going to have you taking steps. So we're going to go to this step here. And what I want you to do when we're ready is you're going to take 4 steps on each side. So you're just going to tap your foot onto the step and back down. And once you've done 4 on each leg, we'll stop. And I'm going to be timing you. So do it at a fast rate, but at a rate that's comfortable for you. So,
Okay.
All right? So when I say go, you can start doing that. Ready, set, go. Good job. Okay, so for this test, what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you stand so like watch me right here. So you have one foot directly in front of the other, heel to toe, and we're gonna try and stand there for 30 seconds.
All right.
So you go ahead and go in that position. And here we go. And time. Good. Okay, so for this last test, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to be standing on one foot for as long as you can, but we'll stop after about 10 seconds. And I want to make sure when you're doing it, you don't touch this foot to the other leg or anything like that.
Okay.
And don't hold on to anything.
All right.
All right, here we go. We'll start with the right foot, then we'll do the left. Ready, go. And stop. Good. Relax. Okay, you ready for the other foot? And go. And time. Good. Each individual test is scored on a scale of 0 to 4, with 0 being that they could not complete the task, 4 being that they completed the task independently to the full allotted time. 56 was a score demonstrated in this video and is the highest possible score. In older adults, a score of less than 50 indicates a fall risk, and a score of less than 40 indicates a high fall risk.